Hey everybody, what's up? It's Terry from Trey Runs. Today I'm out exploring old homesteads. I was out doing a little trail running with my son in the woods, and on my way home I saw a pull off from the county road. Although it's all grown up now, you can tell by the slight variations in the land that it used to be an old road or an old driveway. So we're going to follow that up today and see what we can find. So I've just made my way out of the woods right over there, and you can't really tell anything right here, but in the woods on that side, it was fairly pronounced that there used to be an old road, even though there's a lot of trees grown up in there. And now that I get across this little field, I see this old fence post with some fencing, which is a good sign. And you can now kind of see the little bit of the terrain where I believe used to be a driveway. So this should all be a straight grade hill if it was occurring naturally. But since there is this flat part here, it looks like someone has terraced this for a driveway or a roadway. And as I'm standing here, I can see a little bit of evidence of man here. In fact, I would guess that this is a seat spring out of a Model A or Model T or something like that, maybe. Definitely, or who knows, it could just be like a couch cushion too. But I'm guessing it's part of a vehicle. Actually, oh, I'm starting to see stuff all over here. So I've got a bottle here. That probably is new. Although, you know, I found some of these at one of the other homesteads I was exploring, and an idea came to me about making tiki torches out of these. And if I can find a bottle cap that fits that, I can punch a hole in the bottle cap and put a wick through, and I can use that as a tiki torch for putting in my little wicker poles. You know, the ones that come with, they're so big that you have to fill them so full of oil, and the oil just wastes because it evaporates. So I think I'm going to take this out of the woods today. And what do we got here? I don't know what that is. It's definitely buried in a lot. I can't budge it. It could just be part of an old, I don't know, farm equipment or something. What else do we got? Is there anything else up here? Oh, I see something in the woods up here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, here's some more iron. You know what this kind of reminds me of, without seeing much of it? Well, no, I was going to say part of a drag, but could be part of a, ants on me. Could be part of a wagon or something, maybe. Oh man, that's really buried in there. Well, it could just be part of a trailer too. Who knows? All right, well, let's see what else we got up here. There's some more farm. That's definitely farm equipment. Oh, that's part of a disc. Definitely a disc here. Old wooden spoked wheels. What is this? Full of ants is what it is. Motor oil or something, maybe an old oil can, maybe. Hard to tell. All right, let's poke around. Oh, I can. Oh, now I'm starting to see a bunch of junk. All right, let's go check this out. Something super exciting. Nondescript pieces of metal. That almost looks like a muffler. Old tire can, old bucket. that an oil barrel or a water barrel? Not sure what they would have used that for. It's kind of an old, cool brass spigot though. Huh. I always like to find car parts because every once in a while I'll find an old license plate, and if nothing else it'll date the site for me. That's the heavy. That's the door to a wood stove, I believe. Oh, here we go. Here's some interesting stuff. Stuff all over here. Oh, that's cool. There's an old car up there. Is that an old gas tank, maybe? Oh, look at that. It's just a mason jar, but it had holes punched in it. Wonder if they were using that for like a salt shaker or something like that, maybe? Huh. Alright, I'm going to poke around a little bit, and if I see something interesting, I will turn the camera back on for you all. We're going to go up and see that old car. I don't know if you can see that old car up there. We're going to go check that out. It looks like there's a piece of a Model A or T up there, and all kinds of car parts in here. It's like a car junkyard. Oh, here we go. What is this? All right, this is what I like to see. Foundation block. This is not random. This had to be part of a foundation of some sort. So there was a home. This must have been the Homestead site. Yeah, let's look at this right here. Here we go. See this depression right here? Oh yeah, for sure. More concrete. Looks like an old bone there. A big bone, must be cow, I'm guessing. Huh. But for sure, you can see the concrete foundation here. So what was it though? That's the next thing. Was it part of a house? Was it part of a garage? Was it part of something for the animals, a barn or some sort? So if this is here, I'm guessing that two things come to mind immediately. In these old homesteads, people always threw junk over the hill. And there's a hill up there and a lot of junk's here. So there could have been a homestead. So the main house could have been up there. Or my second thought is it could be down here. And if we go look on the backside of that hill, that could be full of junk. So let's go see what we can find. Oh, look at this. An old shed. Hey, that's kind of a cool find. It's kind of old and crappy, but I think we'll hang on to that. What the heck, huh? Cool. should have my dog River with to see if he could have found it. Okay, we are definitely in Homestead, Pioneer Homestead territory here. So, a couple things to think about. I don't know if you, in my last video, I talked about finding the oldest tree in the area. Sounds like gunshots. Last time I talked about finding the oldest tree in the area, and that is one big old oak tree, and those are a couple big old oak trees too. So we're gonna go over there next, because, and then if we find some old dead stuff that's probably been standing for 25 years, that was big, that could be an indication too. But look at what we have here. More foundation blocks. More foundation blocks. Can't really tell what was here or where it was, but all right. Oh, I can see some more down here. I think over this hill is going to be some more garbage. That's typically what they would do, is just toss everything over the hill where they didn't have to look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, squirrel. Chipmunk. So we have big foundation block here. Ooh, look at all the ramps. Oh my gosh, we just hit the mother lode. We just hit the mother lode. Okay, we're gonna get down this hill because I really think there's gonna be something good to find on the backside of that hill. But for sure, that's definitely foundation block there. And look at that old tree that's been probably dead for 25 years. More foundation blocks, but oh, you know what? I thought these were ramps, and they're not. They're like probably going to be lilies, which is a good, kind of a good lesson as to the difference between ramps and lilies. See how lilies have multiple leaves coming off a central stem stalk? Ramps only have 2 leaves. So definitely not ramps. Definitely lilies. Lilies are one of the huge signs of pioneer homestead or forgotten homesteads. Lilac trees, lilies, and apple trees in the middle of nowhere are great indicators. Hey Chip here. Hey Chip Chip. What you doing, Chippy? What are you doing, Chippy? Is this your home in there? All right, well, I won't mess with you. So that tree has grown into this foundation, and that tree is, look how big around that is. So that tells me this foundation is old, old, old. Let's see. Ouch! I'm in the gooseberry thorns. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go. All right, so up there was like garage garbage. Maybe there'll be like household garbage here. Well, another car, more car parts. Who the heck is shooting over there? Huh. Well, there is not a lot down here, though. Not as much as I thought there would be, for sure. All right, well, we're going to poke down to this valley. We're going to make our way back up to where all those car parts were. Actually, there's not much here at all. All right, well, that didn't pan out very well, so we're going to make our way back up. But that one place where I saw the foundation, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a rain gutter in there. So I'm guessing that's part of the house somehow, somewhere, right in there, those foundation blocks. We're gonna walk over there and check that for in a minute, but I want to check out this old car first. Oh, remember I was telling you about the road? Here's where it actually comes in. I don't know if you can see it, but if that is what we thought, it would come down here. And this would be that big foundation thing, so that would make sense, total sense. Here's some more old foundation. This is one thing I want to learn how to do is some masonry work with homemade concrete and and stone mortar. What part of the car is that? The back end, maybe? Oh no, it's a big front fender over the wheel. Sure it is. That's the firewall, and this is the front fender where the tire would go. Sure, there's the other one. What else we got up here? Well, that would be some sort of mattress or seat or something, I'm guessing. Let's go check out this. Old front end. I wonder what that was for. Some temperature gauge or something? I don't know, it only goes up to 190. Certainly wasn't a speedometer. Okay, there's a body number. Briggs Manufacturing, Detroit. Does that mean anything? Does that mean anything to anybody? If anybody knows how to tell a year or any history behind this, please go ahead and comment down below. I'd really be interested to know anything about it, like what kind of car it was, history, or like model. All right, what else we got up here? Some old rock pile here. More car parts. Now this is what I'm really interested in up here. Is this old boy up here. Before I show you the good part, let's look at this. There's another front flip to something. Yeah, what do we got here, eh? Fisher Body Company. Fisher Body Company, Detroit, Michigan. Job number 30309. Body number 1696. Huh. So what does that mean? Can you guys tell me down below? Is that a headlight or tail light, or what is that? Here's another symbol over here. What do we got here? Fisher Body. So is that a front clip? Would that stand up like this then? So this would be like the dashboard, I'm guessing. Oops, put that back. I wonder what the T stood for. Trey runs, probably. Ha 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 ha. All right, let's look at this. Oh, here's another one. Ignition. He must have just pulled it up, huh? Huh. There's an old bottle. We'll take a look at that in a second. Check out this, huh? Just sitting in the middle of the woods. What are you thinking, 20s, 30s? When I look at the back of, what is it, a $10 bill? It's got the building with the old cars on it. This is what it reminds me of, like 20s. But I have no idea, to be honest. I don't know anything about cars. All right. Well, that seems to be most of what's around here. I'm going to poke around a little bit more, and if I see something interesting, I'll I'll bring you guys with. Otherwise, if you can make... Thought I just heard voices, which is impossible because there's nobody who lives around here. Closest house would be that where they're shooting. That's quite a ways away. So anyway, if I see anything of interest, I will bring you guys back with. If you know anything about those cars, like those body plates meant or anything, please comment down below. So I thought this was kind of weird. Look at all these trees. They're all like, are they dead? No, they actually have buds on them. So they're not dead. But look how covered they are in lichen. I mean, all of them. And they're all about, I mean, it's weird. I did hear voices. There's people with horses down there. What the hell are they doing out here? Well, let's go find out, huh? Okay, that's kind of funny. So the trail that I just ran, remember I just said I thought I heard voices, which was weird? And so I'm looking at these trees and I bet they had a controlled burn that came through here at one time. And all these trees were probably about the same age and most of them died, but some of them held on. But I find it weird that there's this road. So anyway, I come around the corner and I see these horses. Well, it sure looks to me like this road continued all the way down and around the corner there. But you can tell how there's like a natural hillside and the slope is all evenly sloped. And then you get like this terraced pattern. You get this terraced portion. Can you kind of see how it slopes, 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 and then it levels off, and then slope, 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 slope. Very, very good chance it was an old road. I mean, who knows? I could be wrong, but my gut tells me it's... I mean, you have all these big trees here. You got a big tree there, you got big trees here, and you don't have any big trees in the middle. I mean, there's some smaller trees, but nothing big, big, big. Actually, there's something up there. Let's go check that out. Looks like an old planter or something. Oh, no, more car parts. More car parts. The old headlight bezel. A lot of fender parts around here. It's one of the joys of living in Minnesota is we have no venomous snakes. The worst thing you have to worry about is pulling a car part over and having a beehive or something in it. So if my road theory is correct, it would have came through here. Oh, here's some bottles. Ooh, let's take a look at this. Oh, there's a couple. They look newer, but let's take a look. Oh, license plate. Cool. See, maybe our detective work paid off. I'm guessing by the... okay, yellow license plate, I'm guessing between 1928 and 1932. Oh, 1952. I wasn't even close. Wasn't even close. But that's cool. I think we're going to hang on to that. That kind of dates a little bit of this for us. Although what I thought was a road doesn't look so, oh, maybe. Well, there's an old cream can there, but we're going to take a look at some of these old bottles up here. Old fence, some dry stack rock, cans. All right. What do we got? That looks part of a shoe. Sole of a shoe. Well, that's kind of cool. Wish there was some embossing on it, but it's kind of cool nonetheless. I don't think we're going to keep that, but it's kind of neat. This kind of looks like that other one that I kept a little bit, but not quite. Is that it? Is that all we're gonna find? I thought I saw more. Oh, here's some more in here. That looks like a canning jar there. It is a canning jar. What kind? Kerr. That's actually in really good shape. I'll hang on to that just for fun. Oh, that's pretty full of dirt. I don't know if I want to carry it out. I think that was. I should have gloves on before. I'm sure there's lots of broken glass in here. I wonder how old that is. Kerr self-sealing, trademarked mason. I don't know, maybe we'll save that for another day. Did you see that down there? It's like a deer skull. All right, well, I think we're going to probably head for the hills. I think my curiosity is satisfied. I think we can safely say we have identified another homestead site. Mason jar bottom. Cool, I'll have to put this site on the GPS for historical purposes. Yeah, I wish I had like some mapping software where I could like tag like each cellar hole, each foundation mark, just because in 2 months when this is all grown up, you're not going to see most of this. And then in 10 years, you're going to see even less. And in 25 years, even less. Here's some more foundation here. And then this is back to where we were. We were on the other side over here with all these lilies. But anyway, we got a couple good finds, huh? Cool. Well, ironically, where I was today, the main reason I came out in this area was because it's where I found morels last year. So I thought I would come out here again, and I kind of got sidetracked with the old homestead thing. But I was just working my way back over to where I look for morels, and I happened to run across this. What in the world is this? Is that just a car that's upside down? I think it is. I think it's literally, oh it is. It's an upside down old car. Missing most of its parts, of course. Scarlet cup, mushroom. Huh, well, that's kind of cool, huh? Wish it was turned the right side away. I'm sure the hood is full of dirt. I'd never get it moved. Just walking back to the car, I happened to notice another old road or old driveway up here. And then there's some deer standing up there too. I don't think you're going to see them because I just saw the flag of their tail. So I think they're moving out, but... Oh, see them? 1, 2, 3 of them. You probably can't see them. They're right in the woods back there. But anyway, you can clearly see that old road bed. Now, whether it was a driveway or a road, I don't know. Obviously, it's been abandoned for many, 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 many years. But it just gives me another place to explore another day. Well, like I was saying, the ticks are out. So this is a dog tick, not a carrier of Lyme disease. But it is a carrier of anaplasmosis. I think that's how you say it. Okay, I don't know if you can see that or not. That little teeny tiny thing right there. A little teeny tiny tick.